Hi everyone, Brian McManus from Brian McManus Real Estate Week 8 update 2025. It's market's rocking along there at the moment, so we're looking at listing our next auctions for the 28th of March, and the auction market is certainly kicking along, and we're seeing that right across the board. So all the hotels, motels, caravan parks, coastal are certainly going to auction now, and a lot of inquiry, and the regional pubs and motels as well. We're finding that the amount of money around now, it seems that the American election's come and gone, and people are now able to raise a lot more finance than did prior. Don't know why, but that's just a case that things are moving right along, and there's a lot of money out there. Private funders are certainly aggressive at the moment in our marketplace, so I'd have to say that it's a chance to get into the hotel, motel, caravan park market. We're also seeing prices increasing again in the eastern suburbs for residential, eastern suburbs Sydney. So I think it really looks like the market's gonna move in 2025. The regional market is boosted or buoyed by the great prices for both lamb and beef at the moment. It's just going from strength to strength, and although a lot of the export, I think the Anzac export market to the States is really strong because of the lack of stock over there. Their herds and flocks have dropped dramatically in size, and they're rebranding New Zealand and Australian beef and lamb to technically to American beef and lamb, and selling it through. So high demand for the good quality stuff down under. What does that do to prices? What does that do for you? If you're looking at selling and retiring, we're getting quite a bit of that. We've had that for the last 36 months, really, that a lot of people were looking at retiring, bringing their properties to the market. So this is a great time, and I'd say let's get your property to the market quickly. Get those contracts from your solicitor, get your accounts in order, and just good solid prices out there at the moment. And there's the odd bargain if you're looking at trading out and into a house or something like that. Just lovely, some really good little pockets out there from Wellington. It's only a few hours into Sydney, and yet you can buy a beautiful home for like $500,000. So it really is good. And then places like Merimbula, Pambula, down south coast, you can get onto the beach for under $1 million. You can get a unit for around $500,000. So there's lots of little bargains there if you're looking at retiring now, getting out of your business, and moving along. There's a large demand for the pubs to be reinstated. A lot of the ones that lost their license in 2000. The growth area, great food, great accommodation, and the accommodation just has to be reinstated, or the deferred maintenance brought up to date. I wouldn't be concentrating too much on the massive amount of renovations, putting en suites and all that sort of stuff. If you've got an adequate, maybe take one room out and do a a his and hers sort of modern bathroom accommodation. So yeah, I would look at it with who most people will use common ablution blocks if they're up to date. You only have to update them. So there's all those sorts of things. Inland Rail is making waves for a number of reasons. You can always make contact with me and I can tell you. It's an interesting story when you start digging into it, I can tell you. And we've got a couple of properties, great little pub that has, it hasn't traded for a wee bit, but boy, it's about to become very, very profitable. 400 workers coming into the area for 3 to 5 years. No pub in the area, no food in the area, so it's a little gem. And to have auxiliaries with no accommodation, it's going to be a workers camp for 400, but all those auxiliaries that come in, they're not going to stay in a dirty old bloody workers camp, I can tell you. So the opportunities in places like that, and you buy it for 500. There's already 10 existing rooms, 10 to 12 rooms that you can rent out, and then you can put, like in this pub in particular, it's got 2 paddocks that you could put transportables onto. It's just an amazing business opportunity. So all those sort of things are out there. So give us a call, Brian 040 297 0217, Brian at brianmcmanusrealestate.com. And if you're looking at buying, give us a call. We're doing my folder, my clipboard, my old clipboard here is 68 or something in that sort of vicinity of appraisals, 2025 already. So there's a lot of stock coming to the market. It's going to be just such a variety from the bottom end up to lot under 5 million, and then there's the motor lodges coming in between 10 and 20 million. So it's just a treasure trove of, depends what you want to invest, and the profitability at the other end. So give us a call, give us an email, Brian at brianmcmanusrealestate.com, and let's get your properties on the market. If you're a buyer, register, and the buyers get about 2 weeks. They get the property 2 weeks before it comes to the market. So, and that's why some of these auctions just, wow, they just don't even make it. We've already got our buyer database are just coming in and snapping them up before they hit the market, which is fair enough. If they are willing to pay the money, why compete? On the other side of that spectrum is that's why you go to auction. So it's up to the vendors at the end of the day. Have a wonderful week 8 of 2025, and give us a call, give us an email. We are on the road, so be patient, and we'll get back to you at the end of the day or the start of the next. Thanks very much, and talk to you soon.